Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Greg. I'm going to go over Vechain again and present a alternate account, which is probably going to become my primary account for Vechain to check it out. Because I did a video on Vechain, and here are my target areas I was looking at here. These areas right here for this coin, and then I had said that this here is a move. This is a 5-wave move, and this is a 5-wave move. So this is a 3-wave move like this on Vechain, which technically would not make it bullish if you look at it from an Elliott wave perspective. However, I investigated a little bit closer, and there are moves called diagonals. For those who don't know, a diagonal move is a compressed motive wave or a bullish move for any type of asset. It could be a stock, crypto, anything, any type of gold, it could be anything, and they do bullish moves. So in this case, let's say, for example, this is going to do a leading contracting diagonal. This would be a 1, 2, up for a 3, and maybe down for a 4 and up for a 5. And that whole move would be a motive wave as an example. Okay, so it would be bullish. So I'm going to change this and looking at this. One of the reasons why in my previous videos is just looking at these extensions. So you have a move here, okay, for a 3-wave move, and then you have an X-wave 3-wave move here. And this 1.618 is right in that area. I'm expecting Vechain to go. And it lines up nice right in this. If I pull this over just like this, right basically on top of almost that other wave. I can bring it up a little bit. Generally speaking, if I take out the wicks a little bit on this move, you know, you want to check it with the wicks and without the wicks. The 1.618, you know, generally speaking in that move. And if it does do that, it's in my opinion, you're just looking at the structure of Vechain, you know, a 3-wave move, a nice 3-wave move down here, and then to complete something here, and then it could likely do another type 3-wave move up there, guys, something like that. Okay, where now you're not going to know if this is going to be a leading expanding or contracting diagonal. You just don't know. So this here, you're not going to know until this wave is done. So if it ends here, here, or here, then you'll know, and you'll be able to take your trend line, and then you can get a 5th wave target. And likely too, with this trend, wherever this ends, and this ends, and you're likely going to be able to get a general area where a target is for Vechain if it works out that way. So, you know, in my previous video, I was like looking at Vechain, I was looking at the chart, I was like, look guys, I really don't like this move, but this is a move that Vechain could be doing. And just the areas where the targets are, you're not going to have any idea what could happen in this move right here. But likely, just based off the move and looking at previous charts of my experience of not only crypto assets, but also other assets that have been out there, looking at a lot of charts, and I've looked at thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of charts. These diagonal moves play out like this. And I've seen cryptocurrencies are doing moves like this too. And it's just too, you know, either this is coming here to make this move, or Vechain is going to be bearish. It's going to bounce and it's going to go down and break this whole structure, and it's not bearish at all. So it's just going to be a waiting game, a patient game to see where it ends up. I've gone through this whole count, and it looks pretty good as far as Fibonacci levels, just like this, coming down for a WXY, generally in that area right there. And so far, so good. If that's not the end of it and it bounces to swing back down, that's not very good for Vechain, in my opinion. Okay, it would be breaking this sequence. So I wanted to let you guys know that this is more of what I'm kind of probably expecting something to do. Now it could be really bullish too, guys. So it could be an expanding diagonal where it might shoot up even higher like that. Now here's the thing. Let's go over Bitcoin real quick. I'll show you something. Let's say perhaps Bitcoin is not bullish. Okay, perhaps Bitcoin is not bullish at all. And it's going to be doing, this is a 3-wave move down to here, say 15,000. It's going to do a counter trend move. More than likely, in my opinion, just based on the RSI down here on the daily, on the weekly, on the 5-day, on the higher time frame charts, a counter trend move to 382, which is generally right around that area, maybe even 50% or even 60% or the 0.618 on the Fibonacci. So somewhere in that area to swing back down. If you're bearish, perhaps, then you have to ask yourself, during that time, is Vechain able to make, some sort of move like this, depending on where it goes. And it could be, say, more of a contracting diagonal on Vechain, something like that. Just, you're not going to know. Do I think it could? It could, particularly if the move is an ABC swing, like more like even though it's motive, it's a corrective swing up. And in this instance, it could do something just like that. So let's say, it comes somewhere in that area, for significant gains of, 2,000 to 1,500, more or less, or 2,000%. Food for thought, something I was just throwing out there that I've looked, this is going to probably be more what I'm going to be looking for on Vechain. Could be very bullish coin. Now, here's the cool thing on a long-term plan. If it does do something like this, it's going to be a long, drawn-out process to take years to complete. And if you take it out to the weekly on Vechain, what will happen more than likely with Vechain is it will be setting itself up. Just as an example, I'm just saying as an example, long-term plan, setting itself up for something like this, and it'll have a massive correction on this second wave. This will be the whole first wave sequence, and it could rocket up on a third wave. Long ways down the road, but a long-term plan that you could think of for possibly, making a ton of money. Not financial advice, just something to think about. All right, so let me go back out to the daily with you guys. So, all right, guys, that's the end of it for the Vechain part of it. I'm going to go over follower request for a coin that's called Bot Planet. I'm going to end it right here. I'm going to go into the next one. If you don't want to watch, you can stop right here, or if you want to watch the rest of it, it's going to be very brief about Bot Planet. Do me a favor, drop a like, hit the subscribe button. All right, guys, I am going to go over a coin. Follower requested a Bot Planet. I never heard of the coin until he had mentioned something to me about this coin. And I went over it briefly. They have a lot of, everything looks okay. I went through it. They have a pretty decent white paper. It's easy to read. That's good. I like that. Just going through everything and comparing itself to, there was a good area that I thought it was comparing itself to other gaming sector tokens. And I thought that the tokenomics are okay, in my opinion. Where was the gaming sector tokens? I was looking for that. They were comparing itself to, oh yeah, right here. Just looking at this, all of these coins, just going through it right now have been hammered big time. Axie, Mana, Sandbox. I mean, look at the prices they have on here and look where they are now. Illuvium, they still have it 1,245. I think last time I checked, Illuvium's at $110. Gala's at 5 cents. Star Atlas, they have it 18 cents. I think last time I checked, it's less than a penny. So here's the thing with this coin. And then this was surprising too, is right here. They have 126,000 followers. I was surprised to see that. They have been around for a while. So that's interesting. But the other thing is I was not able to find this coin anywhere except on this deck screener. And this is a very difficult thing. This is harder to use than CoinTrader Pro, in my opinion. The best, most user-friendly one, in my opinion, is the trading view chart. This right here, trading view, and then CoinTrader Pro is okay. Then you have this one for the DGEM stuff. And this is a serious DGEM. But here's the deal. Look, I'll go through this and I'll break this down for you. What's going on here, just based off the RSI, and I had to use the 4-hour charts, the lower time frame. You can see it came. Here's a shoot up to 5 cents more or less, and it's coming down. You can see right here that more or less that was like a 5-wave move down right there. Then you see it shot up, okay, to make a B wave. So it broke its sequence and shot way up there, and now it's down into a sequence here again, like that. So that's likely a C wave. Okay, so now you have this area. I'm going to break this down too for you. So here's the C wave on the RSI, shot up again. So likely this is like another connector area and then another sequence down right here. So if you break that down, you can see based off the RSI there's the lowest peak. So this was an aggressive 5-wave down. There's your divergence, and now it's popping up on the RSI. But as you can see, the price isn't going anywhere. So this is not good for this coin. Look, it's not good for this coin. So this is an A, and now it's in maybe it's based off this RSI data down here. It looks like it's stuck in a B, and it's struggling for this B. And then at some point it's going to be a C. Now the C can be like that or like this, or maybe it can go down here like that. I'm just not going to know. But in my opinion, it's stuck in a B, and the overall move for this coin is this. It's a W X, and then it needs to complete this Y. Okay. And if it's a bearish coin, what you have is a W, and this is an X, and it might shoot up on a Y. I wouldn't count on that right now, but at the end of the day, you know, I really don't have any much to say about it. It's a gaming token. It's a bearish cycle, bear market, whatever you want to call it. The thing is it going to survive? If it survives this whole cycle, good. It'll probably do really well in the next bullish cycle. But right now, to give you my opinion of where this is going to end up, it's not looking good. And if it makes it, it's a coin flip. Boom, throw a quarter up into the air, let it land on the table. Heads, it makes it, maybe. Or if it's tails, it doesn't. That's really all you can do with that. Now, if you're down here kind of accumulating this coin because you really, really believe in it, which is highly risky, not financial advice. I would not recommend anything like that. And perhaps that, let's say Bitcoin's correction ends in 30 or 60 days and it becomes bullish. And then maybe some people maybe start getting into this coin and seeing it go bullish. And it's up here, up in these areas again, you'll look like a hero. You'll look like a superhero. But it's a very, very risky play. I would just be patient and see what's going on with it. And if it goes to zero, you'll have your answer. If it survives, you'll have your answer. But right now, there's nobody on the planet that can tell you where this coin is going to end up. It's not possible. But right now, it doesn't look good. It does not look good at all for this coin. Give me my honest opinion on the holding pattern, if you will, the holding pattern to say, okay, is this something into the future that is going to look promising? I would just certainly wait for the whole cycle, this bear cycle to end, and then go in and take a look at this coin. That's my take on it. All right, made it all the way to the end. Drop a like and hit the subscribe button. Peace.